Hi guys.
Hello. Another video for you all. This one is about Ninh Binh.
Yeah, Tamcock region.
So there's a couple of different parts of the Ninh Binh region, the main Ninh Binh city, and then Tamcock is about 6 kilometres, I think, from
Yeah, not far.
the Ninh Binh city, and that's sort of the place to stay that's really picturesque. It was, beautiful. So you can see here these little bungalows along the river. That one's called the Tamcock Bungalow, which was gorgeous.
The main thing to do is this
Boat ride.
Boat ride that you see we're on here. So it's about half an hour each way. So you hop on the boat, two foreigners or 4 Vietnamese people, and you've got a guy that paddles, and it heads up the river here, and you go inside 3 different caves, and depending on the water level is how much you have to actually
Duck.
duck down and get under.
Yeah, we had to duck a fair bit, actually.
But it's
quite low.
It's very picturesque. The mountains are come up on either side, and
We made the decision to go first thing in the morning, so we got there at 7:30, and really glad that we did. We were completely by ourselves on the water for the most part of all the way there, and probably half the way back before we saw any other boats coming the other way. So it was really peaceful, really picturesque, and very, very relaxing. So yeah, it was really, really good. Highly recommend to go early before all the tourists arrive.
yeah, it can get really busy. They just pump busloads of tourists in, and
Yeah.
how much was it?
390,000 dong. So what's that, like 18, about $20 for the 2 of us. And that includes like a national park fee. So yeah, and then there's lots of these little boat ladies selling drinks, and so we bought our paddler a nice breakfast,
Lunch and a beer.
and got a fair bit of stitched up with the price, but anyway, that's all good. Supporting the community.
Yeah. So the second one you see here, it's the Ninh Binh region was actually the capital of Vietnam. So this was 979 when this emperor was around, and this is his palace and gardens that you see here. So
Yeah, it was really nice, and Aaron threw the drone up, as you can see there, and
it's been very windy, so all these sections were quite windy, but you sort of, it's one of those ones where you walk around, you look at different parts of it, but lovely visual and architecture and stuff like that.
This is the first time we've been to Ninh Binh, and we were really impressed. It was really lovely. They say Ninh Binh is like the Halong Bay on land, and it's certainly got that feel with the mountains and all that sort of thing around. Quite nice and cool as well in this region. It's been hasn't been hot at all, which has been good. So we, on this day, we went and did the boat at the beginning, and then we got on the bikes and went for a ride around the region, and went to this Emperor's Place that we're showing you now. And then
this one here.
this one here we just came across.
We stumbled across it. The guide told us about it, but we didn't really know, and we took a road back. We thought, let's take the long way. And it's got mountains all the way around, and you had to go through a mountain in this tunnel to get to this place. And we stopped there. We didn't really know what anything it was about, so we just sort of walked through the tunnel, and you come out into this great lake in the middle that you see here, and the mountains are cavernous, the mountains go right up
into a big valley.
Unless you climbed over the top of a mountain originally, no one would sort of know that this was here.
Yeah, it's really beautiful, and they've got villas that you can stay inside of this region, and then they've got little tents. I think Aaron's following me in the drone in this shot, and you can see on the right the tents that you can stay in. So something a bit different and quite fun. But yeah, it was really lovely, really peaceful. And while we were there, today, the 20th of October, is Vietnamese Women's Day, and so there were groups of women all dressed up. Really lovely, taking photos and celebrating being a Vietnamese woman. So it was really nice to see.
Yeah, so this was a lovely spot. The other, so as well as the Tam Cock one, really, which is right in the centre of Tam Cock, there is another place you can go to and do a very similar boat ride that you see here. So this is it here. So there is two you can do.
Yeah.
We didn't do this second one, but
It seemed to be bigger boats in this place.
it was a factory. It was a
Yeah.
production line of
Oh,
boats.
that's a good shot, isn't it? We were at a restaurant and they had these little tiny
Squirrels?
flying squirrels, I think they called it.
Sugar glider
that were their
type,
pets.
yeah.
So yeah, that was interesting. But really, really nice place. Good food at a lot of the restaurants. It really caters for the tourists in Western. So yeah, highly recommend Ninh Binh.
Had a great time. All right, see you later.
See ya.